Welcome back, and today we're talking about Moriarty the Patriot, episode 2. So like always, let's just jump into it. Episode 2 of Moriarty the Patriot was absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm kind of scared that this anime is going to go under a lot of people's radar. I don't think a lot of people are going to watch this. For one, this is not your typical, like, your shonen where you're going to see great, big, flashy fights. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some fights here and there, but it's not going to be anything crazy with superpowers or anything along those lines. This is a mystery psychological anime. I absolutely love those type of animes. This really just gives me kind of like Death Note to a certain degree, especially when we get to see Sherlock Holmes come into this anime, and we get to start seeing Sherlock Holmes trying to catch Moriarty and stuff like that. Now, I looked up a character list, right, to make sure I had everybody's name correct. And that's where I saw that Sherlock Holmes will be appearing in this anime. And it kind of led me to believe, is this an actual adaptation to one of the books? Maybe somebody created a manga based on the Sherlock Holmes books. I don't know, but it's very, very interesting to me because I absolutely love a great villain like Moriarty and the way he thinks. And this episode gave us a flashback as to how his character came to be. We learned that he was adopted by the Moriarty family, all thanks to Albert, right? We see Albert is one of the children from the main Moriarty family line, along with his brother William. Now, William, he definitely takes his noble role to heart. He definitely does not care about the commoners or the lower class people. And the wealth gap between, you know, the nobles and the commoners is huge. I mean, it's crazy. And I like how in the beginning of the episode they kind of clarified upon it, how, you know, the country is so wealthy and stuff like that. But it's just that the nobles, the 3% of the population controls the other 97, and the other 97% are really just living in poverty, and it's hell for them, right? And we see that Albert, even though he's a noble, he doesn't think the same way that, for example, his brother William does, right? We see his brother William kind of mistreats the servants. Heck, he stabbed one in the hand because she couldn't mix tea very well. Absolutely crazy. So Albert definitely has some resentment against his family. And once he starts going to this orphanage and he meets William, right? He's not a Moriarty yet, right? But he goes by the name William. Once he meets him and see how smart he is, and, you know, how he's helping all the commoners with their common problems and how to, you know, better their lives, he starts taking interest into this character. And then he actually catches William Moriarty, was going to become William Moriarty, kind of setting up a mini revolution with all the other kids in this orphanage, right? Saying that, you know, not all the nobles are bad, right? Some of them are bad, and those are the nobles that we have to kill. Those are the nobles that we had to get rid of, right? And we see that Albert was in shock by this, but he didn't report it because they kind of have the same line of thinking, right? Albert definitely believes that some of the nobles are mistreating people. Definitely not a good thing. So he's kind of taking a liking to Moriarty to the point where he even sets up the adoption for them, right? His father, Moriarty, he was in a party and some woman decided that, you know, they're going to adopt some orphans because they're nobles, and really they're just doing it to make themselves look good, right? They're not doing it because it's the right thing to do or because they want to help some children out. Because let's be real, all the nobles have enough money to probably take care of all these orphans very well, but they just don't do it because they don't care about the lower class. And Albert definitely resents this. And I mean, even when Moriarty brought it up to his wife saying, look, I'm about to go adopt some kids, she was not having it. She was very mad. I mean, it was crazy, right? And we see Albert kind of getting distressed. He was getting mad at the thought that, you know, just adopting a couple kids to give them a better life was such a disaster for the family, right? That's absolutely a crazy way of thinking. So, you know, once Albert got put in charge of adopting the kids, of course, he picked Albert and his, not Albert, he picked William and his brother, the sickly brother. So yeah, I mean, this episode was absolutely a great origin story as to how, you know, William Moriarty came to be. And I'm pretty sure the first victims are going to be the family, right? Like the main family, like Albert's father, mother, and probably his little brother, William, right? And I'm guessing that's where William Moriarty is going to take his place as the legitimate son, probably, like kind of fake that he is. one of the legitimate sons of the main Moriarty family line. But yeah, this episode was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see where this goes. I mean, the fact when Albert was talking about William and how he has the eyes of a god, and I love William Moriarty's eyes, that deep red color. That's the color of chaos. That's the way I look at it, right? That's the color of the eyes that he has, the emotions that the eyes show. It's absolutely amazing. And the little speech that he gave about how everybody deserves the right to happiness, and how the nobles are really the ones that are causing all this trouble, and how he's ready to go to war with the country itself in order to make it right. I mean, I love Moriarty. The fact that he's the villain is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get deeper into his head and his way of thinking and everything that's about to happen in this anime. I mean, I really wish people would watch this one because it's really a golden gem. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. We got 2 episodes out and I loved every second of it. The first episode definitely set up the way that Moriarty operates by, you know, getting people to commit this atrocious crimes. He's definitely the bad guy. It doesn't matter if he's going after the bad nobles. Murder and you know, encouraging people to do this type of stuff is definitely a bad thing to do. Again, he's the prince of crime. I cannot wait to get episode 3. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Maybe it's gonna be another flashback episode. It said act 1, so it's probably like part 1 of 2. So we're probably still gonna get that that whole flashback of Moriarty as a kid, and probably what happened with the main family line, right? With the main noble family line. I cannot wait to see what happens because it's probably going to go down. But yeah, overall, great episode. I cannot wait to get more of this one. If you're watching this one, let me know in the comments below how you liking it, because I'm definitely loving it, all right? But yeah, like always, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.